In the top right of the map here on Overgrowth Ladder Edition, it is Felicity's Anticitizen in the blue as the Zerg. Needs to win this game in order to stay in this, keep things tied up.
Bottom left corner. Red this game is Swanky's Oxygen, our Protoss player.
So this is a kind of frustrating position that any player finds themselves in. Anti-Citizen's position. More, actually, I would believe Oxygen is actually a little bit more annoyed right now than he is. Anti-Citizen has done what he needed to do. He got the game when everything was on the line and he kept himself in it. From Oxy's perspective, he wants this to be over. He feels like it was almost over. He also ran with the build that was supposed to counter that and didn't quite make it work. It's pretty frustrating to be in that spot.
I think we just saw 10 pool. So, planning on going a little bit aggressive this game.
Yeah. Interesting. I think this should be pretty effective. We see a Forge first, so if Oxy the thing is he's not running anything down there to scout that. He's got to rush. Basically, if you know that this is coming, if you run the probe down there after you put the Forge down, or even after you put the pylon down, you see the early spawning pool. You need to basically complete the wall off as fast as possible if it's a 10 gate. If it's a 10 pool. Anything earlier, you actually put the Forge down and then put a pylon in your main base because you're not going to put the wall up in time. So if he goes for a Nexus next, he's kind of default in a lot of trouble. Not necessarily dead, but if Anti-Citizen controls it right, it's going to be very hard for him to not win.
I was about to say, the day a Zerg 10 gates me, I will quit StarCraft.
The day a Zerg 10 gates you, they're playing hybrid. Not Zerg. Maybe one day, 4th race hybrid, you'll be able to build links out of gateways or something stupid like that.
I don't want to think about it. It's very scary.
This is 10 pool. Looks like 10 pool speed. There's your answer right there. We got onto the production tab.
Yep.
And there's just there's no cannons here. It's not going to have anything to build them, and I don't think any pylons up in the main base. So he's got to win with probe micro. Let's see how good he is at it. I love that Anticitizen actually not diving into the mineral line at all, and just poking away at his Nexus and building more links. Just string him down there, wait until he gets more reinforcements, forcing him to run around. As long as he keeps him from mining, this will not matter.
Yep, and once speed hits,
oh yeah, the Lings have turned and engaged, and even if they lose the fight now, he has killed effectively at least half of the mining capacity of his opponent.
10 seconds away from speed.
Currently down to 12 workers against 9, which actually does mean that to some extent Oxy is actually still ahead, but then, yeah.
Ooh.
Game's over.
GG.
GG. Well, I have to say, though, I think that was a very sound decision on Anti-Citizen's part. Maybe a little desperate on the one hand, but, looking at all the builds that Oxy's done so far, it was pretty effective.